I guess today is a ranty kind of day. Been thinking about it this morning for quite a few hours now. I swear it's nothing to do with the fact that this morning was cold and now it's hot and exposed. But there's a few things about trail culture which has slowly been grinding my gears. And I'm thinking, one, I guess, ever since I stopped using a trail name or my trail name, just started going, hey, I just kind of want to be me. I just want to be Leon. Get some reactions from people, like most of it at first, go, you have a trail name? Yeah, I'm like, oh, I've got one, I don't really use it. Gave up on it, but then I used to get this, sometimes a bit of an attitude of, oh, well, you're not, not embracing the trail culture. Well, I tried embracing the trail culture. I just don't need to identify as something else. I am who I am. And it's made me realise there's a few other parts of trail culture I don't really identify with or agree with. I thought I'd have a bit of a rant about that. I think the first part is the term hiker trash. Gets thrown around a lot. Hikers, for some reason, seem to really like the term hiker trash. So to me, I guess they've embracing this whole image and persona of being homeless and trashy. I don't know, like maybe when I was a kid, my parents, or probably my mum mostly, sorry Dad, I think I was probably the only kid who got told he could be anything he wanted to be or do anything he wanted to do and actually believed it. So, maybe I have an overinflated sense of self-worth, but I certainly don't consider myself trash. I never will. I don't look homeless. I don't act homeless. I try and keep myself fairly clean and presentable, especially if I have to cross paths with people who aren't out here hiking the trail. The whole hiker, it has never sat well with me, that term hiker trash. I will never consider myself a piece of trash. It's just, I know some people have tried to explain it like it's us taking the term away from them. People would describe us as hiker trash, and by us embracing it, takes the power away from it. Whatever. I don't think anyone out there really sees hikers and goes, oh, look at those pieces of trash. Unless you really do look homeless, like some of the people really do, because they just seem to love that whole not showering for a month and being as smelly and dirty as humanly possible. And I guess that leads me into another thing, which, let me put a disclaimer in, everyone's doing their own thing, everyone's having their own experience, and everyone's doing it their own way, same as I'm out here doing it my own way. But a lot of hikers, I don't know what percentage, it's probably a fairly low percentage, but there's been quite a few I've met who have some kind of crowdfunding campaign going on to try and help them get money to be out here doing this. If you're producing content and people are paying for the content, if you're making videos or blogs or something, and they're good enough, people actually want to pay for them, cool. But a lot of people just ask for money. Hey, I want to hike this trail. I need this much money. Please donate. That really that does not sit with me. I would never do that. I pay my own way. I'm fortunate enough to be able to do that, but a lot of this trail is delayed gratification. You can't have what you want when you want it. You want some food or a shower or any little life luxury, you might be days away from it. You gotta sit there and just think about it until you get there. So sometimes I felt this trail should be that for people, If you don't have enough money to be out here doing it, get a job, earn some money, save for another year. Delay their gratification of doing the trail in the first place before coming out here and then asking other people for money. So that's another one. And then there's a lot of the social media crap, and I blame social media for a lot of this. It's also ironic that I'm filming a video which I will post on my social media to complain about people using social media, so it's not lost on me. But I feel like it's a fake persona maybe, or maybe I'm just a sour old bastard, but the stuff I see other people I know, people I've met out here, others I don't, talking about the trail, and oh I'm so lucky to be out here, I'm so grateful, and blah blah fucking blah. Like, yeah, you're lucky to be out here, but we're all lucky to be out here doing this. However, some of us sacrificed a hell of a lot to be out here too. I quit the best job I had. Sold my house, sold my car, sold anything, any value I had, often for significantly less than what it was worth. You know, we're all making other sacrifices by being out here. We're not pursuing other goals, not chasing other things. Maybe things are slipping us by. Events. I missed my brother's wedding. That would have been cool to go to. You know, it's just, yeah, I'm thankful to be out here, but I'm like, oh, I'm so thankful, I'm so lucky, I'm so grateful. Piss off. And then there's the trail is so hard. It's changed me. It's changed who I am. I wouldn't even recognize who I used to be. What? We're not out here we're not out here reinventing the wheel. We're not out here blazing our own trail through, you know, some ridiculous mountains that have never been explored. Following a very well-worn path, as you can see behind me. A very well-worn path with all our navigation, everything taken care of. Literally just walking, camping, and shitting in a hole. That's what we do all day. Walk all day, camp at night. The camping's no different to any other camping. A bit less stuff, a bit less luxurious, but it's just camping. And we dig holes and shit in them. That's it. It's not rocket science. It's not overly difficult. Walk, camp, shit. Yeah. It's just, it gets me. People used to say to me before I started the trail, like, oh, that'll be life-changing, you know. You'll be a whole different person when you finish. I'm like, I don't know. I'll be a person with sore feet, but a whole different person. I used to joke and say, oh, I wonder who I'll be. I mean, I spend a lot of time these days, especially past halfway, I guess that's where a lot of this is coming from. It's like seeing people's posts and comments as they're all past the halfway mark, or if they pass the halfway mark just ahead of me or whatever, seeing a lot of it. And it's just walking. I don't see it as life-changing. I mean, unless you've never done anything difficult before, maybe that's it. Maybe I am older, I've already traveled, I've done a bunch of stuff. If you're fresh out of school, you know, fresh out of college and you've lived at home your whole life and had a pretty spoiled upbringing, then yeah, maybe this is life-changing for you. But I'm 32, I've traveled, I've worked a bunch of different jobs, some of them crap, some of them good. I've had a lot of different experiences in my life so far, and I don't think this trail's going to change anything. If anything, the lessons I'm learning on this trail is just reaffirming that I know exactly who I am and what I am, and that nothing's as hard as you think it's going to be. Sure, I'm only just past halfway, but it's just walking, camping, and shitting in a hole. That's it. That's all there is to it. The rest of it's, I don't know. I'm sure there was something else I was going to rant about, but for now, I'm just going to leave it there and keep stewing for a while. Because I get it, everyone's having a different hike. I'm not trying to say everyone should experience it my way, not by a long shot. But some of the, oh yeah, that's right, the people. People friendly, don't get me wrong, everyone's super friendly out here. I've met very few dicks. However, again, maybe I either have particularly good friendships with those close friends I do have. I'm not saying there's a lot of them, but there's a few and they know who they are. They're definitely more like family than anything else. Maybe I'm pickier, but hearing people, oh, my trail family, the bonds we've made, the connections in such a short time, they'll be lifelong friends. Fuck off. Half the people out here I wouldn't piss on if they were on fire. Oh, I would. I'd help them. I'm a helpful kind of guy, but I'd be not necessarily thrilled about it. It's just, I've met some good people out here. There's a few very solid, good people I've met out here. Are we going to be lifelong friends? Probably not. Lifelong Facebook friends, maybe. Would I see them again if I happen to be in the same place as them? Yeah, sure. Why not? I'd get a beer. Would I go out of my way to stay in contact with them for the rest of my life? Doubt it. It's just, I don't know if it's I don't know what it is. I think it's a social media thing. I think it's just people feel pressured to try and sell this image on social media of how amazing their life is, how good it is out here. what they're achieving, you know. Yeah, there's some good people. I've met some nice people. Everyone's very friendly. Most people are helpful. Some people are dicks, like normal society. But yeah, I can walk 3 days with someone if I want. Doesn't mean they're gonna be my best friend for the rest of my life. I don't know, some people just seem to, I can't figure it out. Then again, many things baffle me, so yeah. I told myself before I came out here and started doing these videos, like, as I've always said, they're just for me. They're so I can look back at them in the future, and it's a diary. It's just a video diary for myself, because I'm too lazy to write. And I just share them with friends and family and any other randoms that want to watch. You're welcome to. But I always said, my friends joked and says, oh, you know, are you gonna do this? Are you gonna do this? And I said, yeah, I'll probably do videos, but they're not gonna be painting the trail with rose-colored glasses on and like that. I'm gonna be calling it like I see it. And so far, that's most of what I've done. There's been times it's been challenging, but has it broken me? Not even close. Not even in the ballpark. Yeah, sometimes suck. Sometimes they're really good. Sometimes it's hot. Sometimes it's cold. You know, there's been some uncomfortable points, but is it breaking me? Is it strengthening my character? Is it teaching me I can do anything I want to do in my life? No. It's just, this is what I do. I walk. For now, for this point in my life, I walk. It's not that hard. One foot in front of the other. Maybe I'm just lucky. Maybe I'm having an easier time of it than others. I'm not trying to bring down other people's hikes. I'm just trying to get it. Everyone tries to make this thing look so fabulous and amazing. And it is. It is fabulous and amazing. I'm having a great time, despite what it sounds like. But I don't know. It's like this. I would say there's a lack of authenticity out here. People actually go as far as saying they're more their real selves and more their true selves out here than in regular society. I don't see it. If this is their real and true selves, then a lot of them are very shallow, characterless people. But hey, there's probably a reason I prefer hiking solo. Anyway, you know the drill. Hill, breathing. I'm gonna do it. So the day before yesterday, I was about probably this far, a little bit further away from this mountain, but on the other side, and came right around it out to where I am now. If I pan slowly north, so it was looking roughly south. If I look roughly north, we were looking at Mount Lassen or Lassen Mountain or something, and now my first glimpses of what I believe to be Mount Shasta. And that's the next mountain that thankfully we're going round and not over. Way off there in the distance. Mountain to mountain.